Tani from Q24's Alpha Jury. Today we are showing support for our sisters with endometriosis, okay?
Thanks so much for speaking to Endo Sisters East Africa. This is their production. Tell us your names and what you do.
My name is Dorothy Nyatichi. I work with Safaricom. Yeah.
Okay. So, tell us a little bit about your journey of endo, especially when you got diagnosed, when you found out and you were able to describe what it is.
Okay, for the endo journey, it has not been a smooth one, and up to date, it's still not a smooth journey, given that at number one, you have the pain, you have also some mood swings, you have to work at the end of the day, but thank God, given that I have a smooth working environment, the company supports my family, and with all the support that I get, it seems to be smooth, but for the endo journey itself, it's not a ride in the park completely. Because at times either, and with endometriosis, you have different phases, like you have, if you are diagnosed with stage 3 or stage 2, stage 1, stage 4, it all has different ways on how you get to survive with it. So like currently I was diagnosed with stage 3. I had a laparoscopy that was in March 2028, that was last year, and still I'm yet to go in for another laparoscopy again, because I after the operation I still had the pains, and normally people believe some take like once you've had the operation you're healed. It's not a healing, it's just a relief. Yeah, so after that I recently went again back to the hospital and the endometriosis was back, so I'm yet to see on when I'll be in for the second surgery again.
For you, what were your biggest fears having been diagnosed with endometriosis? What did you think? What came to mind? What kind of questions were just lingering on your mind?
Number one, am I going to ever give birth again? Number two, like how is my life going to change, given that now this is a whole different type of disease that I had never thought it will ever cross my mind. But I had to make peace, and I was like, yes, it's normal. I just had to take it like it's normal, though it's not normal, but you have to embrace each and every step of life that comes in with it, the challenges that you face, you just have to hit them on. Yeah, so I just had to take it in positively, live positively either way with the disease now that has come in, but all good. We are now, I think I can just say so far so good. I'm fine.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Did you struggle trying to communicate this to people?
Yes, at first I did.
Yeah.
Because normally there's that norm that maybe most of the people say that once you have endometriosis, you're not going to give birth, you're now going to have your uterus removed. Then normally there are very many things that roll up with endometriosis, but when someone gets to understand them, it will always be so smooth. So at first I was a little bit reluctant, I never even wanted to open up to my mother, my sisters, to tell them that this is endometriosis and this is it. But after I had the operation, after the laparoscopy was done, I think I now had the courage. I even had the courage to tell my sisters, like, hey, it happens, I'm the last born, so my elder sisters, they also have kids, they're bringing up girls, and I was like, if your kid comes to you telling you like she has her periods, please, at any given point, just know period pain is not normal. Once you're going to say like it's normal, given that in our era back then, I used to see it's normal because someone can tell you you're now becoming a woman.
Yeah.
So, and normally you are just being given drugs, pain relievers to relieve the pain. But after you've taken the pain relievers, what's next? You're still going to experience the same pain the next month and the next month and the next month. So luckily enough, the endometriosis came after I had given birth. So after giving birth, and you know now you're still going back, you're telling your parents now know after you've given birth, and some of the people still believe once you've given birth, you never experience period pain, of which it's a lie. I still experience them up to date. I still experience the same pain. I at times miss going to work because it's so heavy and so bad. So it's not normal. I had to open up, talk to my friends. It's now a norm. At least I have embraced it.
Right.
So because you and still you can't talk about something that you've not gone through. So given that I have already gone through the endometriosis, I already know it, I at least can advise someone, one or two people, and tell them, if your girl or if your sister, your cousin, your relative, whoever, your friend, if someone just approaches you and tells you like I'm having period pain, just know it's not normal. Just don't say like it's normal. No, it's not. So I've learned to embrace it in the positive way, and I'm also trying to impact one or two friends through the social media platforms, that is the Instagram and my Facebook page, of which I try to show people that endometriosis is real and it's not normal, both genders actually. Even the guys need to know that it's not normal.
And then last but not least, maybe you can tell us how you have managed to cover the financial aspect of it. Some of the challenges that we have seen even through this work of interviewing people, access to treatment, and also the cost implication of such things. Now, when you've said that by the way you've gone for your first such procedure, and that's not the last, there's going to be another one, might be another one. I mean, whoa. Financial bit.
Okay, for the financial bit, one thing that I'd like to say, endometriosis, treating it is super expensive. It's quite expensive because you just have to go in once you have your normal periods, you have to go back to the hospital. There are drugs you're going to be, you have to use drugs. But I thank God, I have been employed with Safaricom. So my first operation, I was covered, and the second one, and I really thank God for my company. It stands with you, like they're ready to help. They're like, yes, what type of assistance do you need? Once you're unwell, you're requested, if you're able to work from home, you can work from home. If you're not able to work, they at least consider it and understanding. So for me, I thank God I'm covered. I have an insurance with me, but the medical part, it's a little bit quite challenging for someone who does not have a cover.
So you encourage people in whichever way, try and get for a cover.
Run for a cover in terms of getting if one has, but not only endometriosis, but as a whole, just get a cover. You'll be assured of at least easing up your pockets.
Okay, so I'd like to ask everyone what their power message is to those who are behind you, who are still in the early stages of understanding their bodies, especially younger girls, right? What's your message to them? Because even for them, they're probably, in school being told it's normal, right? So what's your word of encouragement?
Okay, one thing that I normally say, never shy off from saying or talking on how you feel. if you're unwell and you feel it's not okay, just talk. Basically, a good example, I went silent. I never wanted people to know, like, this is what is happening. So I would always hide behind drugs. So when your mom comes, like, are you okay? I'm like, yes, it's just the normal period pain. So I also made it a norm, like, it's normal. So one thing, and if I had known this earlier while I was in high school, I really think by now I would be somewhere in a know of what is happening. I came to discover and realize it later on. So for the girls, the young girls, women, our young sisters, daughters, friends, any female, it's no, do not shy away. Because because there are some people who will always shy away from saying, I have my periods, I'm having period pains, because people will be like, oh no, it's normal. Do not shy away at any given cost. Just talk. Because at the end of the day, a problem that you normally air out will always have a solution to the end.
Nice. Thank
Yes.
you so much.